Manchester United are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank.
And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Messi. Zanetti.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Serginho. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. That's a throw. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. There's the shot! Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Rashford. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. And here's Messi. Çalhanoğlu. He has a look up. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's worked it through. And the shot's on here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Batistuta. Messi. And this is... And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That was easy. Almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. And this is Dembele. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dembele. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Çalhanoğlu. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23 será sustituido por el dorsal 21.
Manchester United get the ball rolling for the second period.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Batistuta. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now the ball in. That has been knocked clear. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a cracking ball. He's in one-on-one. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Gerrard. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Mateus. Mateus. Zanetti. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Kaka. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Foden. That's a shade optimistic. It's a really well-measured ball. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's Batistuta. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look...
Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Serginho. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Aims beyond the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gerrard. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot a goal! Oh, classic Batistuta! A finish right from the top draw. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think...
It's Dembele! Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Foden, and the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Searching pass he's played there. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely aimed pass. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well read, nice interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, no joy this time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Alonso. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Batistuta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus. Oh, it's Batistuta. Neatly clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball. The whistle's gone and the game is over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We're up and running then.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Raul. Knocks it into space. It's been slipped through. It's Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for the run. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Messi really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Works it forward. Can he get it through? Batistuta is onto this. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So what can they conjure from this one?
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's under a lot of pressure there. Scholes gets on his bike and on the move. Scholes purring through the... Scholes! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Foden providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United leading now. Foden, he's got away. Great vision. He can run onto that. In with the challenge. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So a chance here, what can they make of it? An opportunity then to pull clear here. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he cuts out the supply. Raul. Scholes. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rashford. Great ball if he can get there. It's a promising position. Now, can they get him away? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Xavi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Cout has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, super find. Rashford. It's Rashford! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
This is Dembele. Dembele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's quick turret. Dembele! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now he's off and running. Baresi cuts it out. Pinches it off him. And he's got away from him. Oh, he's on his own! Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Foden. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Now it's Rashford. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele? This is Dembele! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
They've played it short. Foden. Shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! And that was his 20th goal for this team. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's McAllister.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a little off target. Akanji is there to clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Dembele. Dembele. And they've got rid. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And if you have just joined us, still just... It's Dembele! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
And the finish! And that is well cleared. Throw it. Robertson. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Well, that has not gone well. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Kane. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. Okazaki! Goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's well spotted. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, delightful ball. Akanji can get it clear. Now it's Morishi. Messi. And he's there to get it away. There will be a throw-in. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Messi. Now there's a fight. There's the shot! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feel.
And the shot! Rashford. And now the breakaway. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, great leap! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Okazaki looking for the far post. Impressive jump!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. It's out for a goal kick. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. And he was quick to react. It's a searching pass. Van Dijk. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So we're underway for the second half. Robertson for Çalhanoğlu. No, he's not getting past him there. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And here's Kane. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a fair try, but just off target. McAllister. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it
Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Okazaki was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Xabi Alonso can clear it away. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Xabi Alonso. Çalhanoğlu. Ball's gone out of play. Foyt, clipped into space, there's the header! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that...
It's Okazaki! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Okazaki. And that is a little undercooked. Delivers with whip. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Rashford is in a really good position out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Bullish header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicely shaped ball. That's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu powering forward here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rashford! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
El dorsal 21 será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
And it's Çalhanoğlu, and they've switched it over to the other side. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's destined for the flank. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 26 será sustituido por el dorsal
And here's
6.
Dembele. That has been cut short. Searching pass he's played there. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Hangs in a cross. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it again.
Okazaki really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Knocks it into space. Passing nice and neat. Oh, it's Dembele. And that is out of play.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20 será reemplazado por...
And here's
el dorsal
Dembele.
4.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Another throw-in. Dembele finding himself in space. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. McAllister.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rashford has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, there's the clearance. Dembele. He's found a way through. Foden. Dembele. And here's Foden. Foyt does really well to win the ball there. That's going to go a long way. Now the ball's gone astray. Not the most accurate pass. Four extra minutes added on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is Dembele. Pass is just off target. Deftly away. That's that, the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Portugal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's an imaginative pass. And it's been hooked away. That has been slung wide. Turan is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Rashford. Well, that has not gone well. Threads one in. And he's quick to snatch it back. Foden going after that. Now it's Foden. Now that looks a decent ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, there's the clearance. He's a sharp little ball here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now it's Dembele. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And they've got rid. And it's Serginho. Xavi Alonso, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Mathias Cunha! Again, a brilliant save.
Matheus Cunha really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. And here's Rashford. Mathias Cunha. Dembele. Figo. And that is a little undercooked. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Dembele. Lampard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target. Xavi Alonso. Mathias Cunha. And here's Dembele. And he's got the beating of his man. It's a threat. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Now
it's Mbappe. And it's Rashford. Now he's got space here. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Park Ji-sung. Schneider venturing down the left. He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Van Basten! Fantastic from Van Basten! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Portugal restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Van Dijk cuts it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's Van Basten! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that's a little loose. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
A header! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping! He's in a great position here. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Alexander-Arnold. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. Lampard. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the run. Figo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Dembele. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have their lead. The ball is bounced loose now. Knocks it into space. Oh, sweet feet. Schneider. Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. Figo. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Schneider. Schneider running at top gear. And here's it's Schneider! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Matthias Cunha. Number 11, Rashford. Number
Xavi
10,
Alonso.
Dembele.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Number 19,
Just eases him off the ball.
Number 23, Berghaus.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Van Basten. Azpilicueta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van Basten. Lampard, a player who needs no introduction. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number 3,
United making
Azpilicueta.
further changes here and
Number 14,
in quick succession.
Xavi Alonso.
And he's being shifted
Coming on
off
the
it.
field, number
Tries to
2,
play it through.
Akanji. Number 15, Chouameni.
Stood up well. Van Basten!
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution in progress.
Showing good feet. Space for him to turn and look. Chance, surely! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, well played. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He shifted it to the flank. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
This then to draw level. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's real chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And that's gone loose. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's found space here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So it does end all square. Inspiration. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. Well, we're on the way.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
It's Ronaldinho! And that was struck with genuine force. And this is Batistuta. Tries to pass it through.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Makelele. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is a promising build-up.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pass is just off target. And a goal kick. Makaleli.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Foden. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gerrard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Well played, important challenge that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden. De Ligt wins the duel this time. Not the most accurate pass. This is Dembele. And he's lost his Dembele! Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's looking wide. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Dembele. Messi. Dembele. And he was alert to it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Çalhanoğlu looking tidy in possession here. Great chance! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And now he has two. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's destined for the flank. Serginho Rashford. And it's been hooked away. And smartly reclaimed. He's played it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander on, and a header! No, not the best of headers. Nicely weighted ball. Messi.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos
And
de
it's Bale.
compensación.
And he's gone searching crossfield. And that was asking for too much. Çalhanoğlu. No, that's been intercepted. And for the first half, that is that. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second period is underway. Xavi Alonso. Alonso. And here's Dembele. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Dijk. Serginho. Xavi Alonso, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Dembele, looking for the run. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Rashford, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get it through? And the shot! And he scores! Oh, but the flag's up.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. That has not gone well. Xavi Alonso gets across to intercept that. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... He'll try from distance! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Boca Juniors ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Dembele. It's Dembele! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to...
Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he... Oh, great leap! Oh, crossbar! Has to go back here. In once more. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Wriggles his way through. And it's Bale. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Keeper always had the measure of that. Foden. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Foden. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Gerrard. Now it's Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's having a shot! He's got a goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. He came in hard, very hard. Rashford is in a really good position. It's Rashford! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold, quick look, then plays it in. Oh, important interception. Over to the right flank. Batistuta. Serginho calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembele! Dembele! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
A tidy finish. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here...
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.